Hello and welcome back to this edition of Coach Campus. It's time for the playoffs. So we're going to go over the first round of the playoffs, the keys to the games, and then go into who I think are going to win. So let's get it started. The first game is the Los Angeles Rams going into the Carolina Panthers. To Carolina Mike's Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are finally back in the playoffs. Congratulations to them. I'm coming off the last couple of seasons they've had. Just for them to get in the playoffs at 8-9 is great. They're going to be playing against a tough team. In order for Carolina to win this game, they would have to control the ball with the running game with Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. Also make sure they don't turn over the ball to the Rams. Their defense for Carolina is actually pretty stout when it comes to that. But for me, the Rams are just going to be too tough. They are. Stafford, his quarterback play this year has been phenomenal. If I had a vote, he'd be my MVP. Begrudgingly as I say that, but yeah, so he'd be my MVP. Puka, Devontae Adams coming back off that hamstring. Kyron Williams running. He loves to use the tight ends. Rams also have a very good defense as well. I have the Rams winning very comfortably in this game. Let's get into the nightcap of Saturday night first round playoffs, where the Green Bay Packers go into Soldier Field. I think it's still called Soldier Field. Going to Chicago, into the Windy City to take on them Chicago Bears. A division matchup, a division foe. They know each other. They played each other twice. Now it's 3 times. It's the rubber match. In this game, what's Caleb going to do? The key for the Bears to win this game, Caleb has to not turn the ball over. He has to keep on playing good like he played until the last game of the season. He's been playing very well. He has to be consistent, get the ball out. His completion percentage has to go up some. The defense of the Bears, they're good. They take the ball away very well. But I'm going with the Packers in this one. Jordan Love, he's rested, coming back off the concussion. I think he distributes the ball better than anybody in the NFL right now outside of Patrick Mahomes to people. Jordan Love in that offense, I think, is going to be just a little bit too much for the Bears. Packers defense, I know it's suspect, but like I said, Bears are very inconsistent on offense. I have the Packers winning this one on Saturday night. Let's talk about the first game on Sunday, where the Buffalo Bills travel down to Jacksonville to Duval County to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Buffalo on the road, playing down in Jacksonville. They have a lot of playoff experience. Josh Allen, it's now or never, man. It's now or never. No Patty Mahomes in the playoffs. No Joe Burrow in the playoffs. No Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. You have an old veteran in Aaron Rodgers and a lot of other guys who doesn't have the experience that you have. The key for the Buffalo Bills to win this game, no turnovers. Josh Allen has to go down there and play some turnover-free ball. He has to get James Cook involved in the running game like they have this year. He has to stay on schedule because I don't believe that he would get away with playing Josh Hero ball if he has to come back from behind with the Jaguars defense. With that being said, I think the Jaguars are going to win this game. I think the Buffalo Bills' defense is a little too leaky right now. I do believe that Trevor Lawrence's resurgence this year has been very remarkable with the lack of turnovers. I think he still stays with the lack of turnovers. I think he can get away with one this game and still win. But his key for him to win this game is to stay turnover free, run the ball with ETN, and that defense Jaguars is actually very underrated. I think that they will get at Josh Allen. I have the Jaguars winning this game. Second game on Sunday is one that I've been waiting to see. The San Francisco 49ers going into the Eagle Land. San Francisco 49ers coming off that brutal loss to the Seahawks. He looked like he got hurt on the last play of the game. Don't know what exactly the extent of how hurt he is going into this game, but I know he is hurt. With that being said, they have to rely on Christian McCaffrey like they have been all year long. Rely on him, dump down in the passing game. Obviously in the running game, Trent Williams is coming back at left tackle, so that should shore that up a little bit, as well as the defense. The defense actually played well against the Seahawks last week. The week before, they didn't play well against the Bears. They're hit and miss. They come and go. But I have the Eagles win this game. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? We're talking about the champs. Until you beat the champs is here. I have the Eagles win this game. Jalen Hurts, to me, is a winner. He's a true winner. He does what he needs to do to win. Always does what he needs to do to win. And I think that he's going to do what he needs to do to win in Philadelphia on Sunday. I believe he's going to have turnover-free ball. I think they're going to get Saquon a lot more involved now that he's getting revved up for the playoffs. I think AJ Brown's going to have his decent game as Devontae as well as give it to the tight end. But it's going to come down to the Eagles defense. Eagles defense has been very good at times this year. I think they are going to stymie the 49ers. I have the Eagles winning in Philadelphia by 3. The Sunday night game, the LA Chargers coming over to New England. They're going to face them Patriots. Chargers coming all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast. Obviously, the weather's going to play a part in this game, as well as the Patriots. Drake May, second year in the league, first playoff game. How is he going to fare? How's he going to feel when it comes to the pressure? I know that Mike Vrabel is his coach, and Mike Vrabel is a Super Bowl champion in his own right. So he has some insight for Drake. We're going to see if he can distribute the ball like he has done all year long. To me, he was second in the ballot for MVP. We'll see when that comes out. We'll see if Stephon Diggs is focused enough to play, as well as see if the two-headed running backs that you have with Ramondre Stevenson, and the rookie back there with him from Ohio State, see if Travion Henderson, see if they are ready to play some ball. Defense has been very good. That's Vrabel's calling card. They've been very good. They've had some leaks as well, but very good overall. But to me, I'm going with Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's been there before. Seeing that he's been there before, he's been here a couple times. I think that he's comfortable now, as well as now he's coming in with a coach who knows how to deal with quarterbacks, who also is a winner in his own right. He's been to the Super Bowl himself, so he knows the mental mindset of getting geared up for this playoff game and a road game. I have the Chargers winning with Herbert doing just enough on offense, but their defense carrying them in this game. I believe the defense will make Drake May turn the ball over once or twice. I have Chargers winning 27-20. All right, let's get into the game of the week. Game of the week, we have the Houston Texans coming to Pittsburgh and taking on my Pittsburgh Steelers. And yes, I will be in attendance for this game. So I'll be looking at this game up close and personal on Monday night. It's going to be exciting. I know it's going to be electric and cold in the air. So I got to bundle up. Houston's coming in with that vaunted number one defense. You got Will Anderson and you got Danielle Hunter on the defensive end. That is. You got Lassiter and you got Stingley Jr. on the corners out there for them at cornerback. They have a very good middle linebacker as well. That defense is ready to go. I already know. C.J. Stroud, his offense has been up and down. We don't know exactly what's going on with him since his rookie year. So with that being said, you already know who I'm going with. We're going to get our first playoff victory in 9 years. So I'm going to be there in attendance to see it so we can dust our shoulders off. I have them Pittsburgh Steelers win. I have an Aaron Rodgers, the old veteran, the wily veteran Aaron Rodgers, doing just enough as well to get through this game. This game, we know points is at a premium. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down in there. I still have faith in Boswell. My faith hasn't deterred in Boswell. Them boys is coming from Texas from the dome out into the cold. So now they got to play real ball out here in the cold. I have us winning. I have the defense playing very well against C.J. Stroud and the boys. I do have Aaron Rodgers getting us to where we need to be so that we can get this victory. Steelers, we up. And thank you for watching this episode of Cope's Campus. Stay tuned.
Daydream.